Sahil has rejoined. I'm waiting for Sahil to come on screen.
He's trying to. He messaged me. He's trying to log in.
Trying to log in. There's Gillian. Just waiting for Sahil.
Yes, sir. Yes.
There's Sahil. There's Sahil. Okay. Hello, Gillian. Do you want to put on your camera or would you like just to participate in audio?
If it's okay
Hello,
with you.
Gillian. Morning. Very good morning.
Good morning. Given the hour, I thought I would just keep the camera off if that's okay.
Perfectly all right. Fully understand. Actually, it's not even good morning. It's almost good night. Yeah. Okay.
Nice
Okay.
to see all of you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir. We can start.
Okay. Indian Standard Time. I will say good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Analjit Singh, chairman of your company, joining from our corporate office at Noida, or Greater Noida, sorry, and have great pleasure in welcoming all of you to the 8th Annual General Meeting of Max Estates. With regards to today's AGM being held through video conference, all efforts have been made by the company to enable members to participate and vote. Allow me first to please introduce to you members of the board present in the meeting. Mr. D.K. Mittal, to my left, Independent Director and Chairman of the Audit Committee and Stakeholders Relationship Committee, as also the authorized representative for nomination and the Remuneration Committee, joining from here in Noida. Mr. Sahil Vachani, Vice Chairman and Managing Director, joining from Bombay. Ms. Malini Thadani, Independent Director of the company, joining from Bombay. Ms. Gillian, Alternate Director to Mr. Malloy, joining from New York. And Ms. Gauri Padmanabhan and Nitin Malan, Independent Directors, and Mr. Atul Lal and Mr. Malloy, Non-Executive Directors, have sent their apologies. Nitin Kumar, our Chief Financial Officer, is also joining on screen from Bombay. And further to my one seat away is Mr. Rishi Raj, Chief Operating Officer, and to my right, Abhishek Mishra, Company Secretary, have also joined the meeting, sat with me at our corporate offices here in Noida. In addition, we have representatives of statutory auditors and secretarial auditors present in the meeting through video conference. Now I would request Abhishek, our Company Secretary, to confirm the presence of the requisite quorum for the meeting. Abhishek?
Thank you, sir. We have 65 members present in the meeting, forming requisite quorum.
Thank you very much. Thank you. As a quorum is present, I hereby declare this 8th AGM of the company open. I request the company secretary to provide the AGM and all e-voting related information for the benefit of its members. Abhishek?
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we formally welcome you to 8th Annual General Meeting of the company. In accordance with the circular issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, the meeting is being held through video conference. The proceedings of this meeting are being recorded for compliance purposes. The annual report for the financial year 2024 and the notice convening this AGM were sent in electronic form to the members on their registered email ID accordingly to requirements of the various circulars issued by MCA and SEBI in this regard. As permitted under extant regulation, the company has not printed the annual report and AGM notice for the year ended 31st March 2024. As mentioned in the notice, the facility of participation at the AGM through video conferencing or other audio-video visual means have been made available for 1,000 members on first-come, first-served basis. This will not include promoter, institutional investor, and the large member who are allowed to attend the annual general meeting without restriction on account of first-come, first-served basis. The members attending this meeting through video conference shall be considered as comprising the quorum. In accordance with the provision of the Companies Act and the SEBI listing regulations, the members have provided the facility to exercise their right to vote by electronic means, both through remote e-voting and e-voting at AGM. The remote e-voting facility was made available to all members holding share as of the cutoff date, that is August 16, 2024, through the electronic voting platform of NSDL. The remote e-voting commenced from 9 a.m. Tuesday, August 20th and concluded at 5 p.m. on Thursday, August 22nd. Thereafter, the remote e-voting was blocked by NSDL. The e-voting facility has now been reopened on the NSDL e-voting system for the members joining the meeting through video conferencing, who may not have cast their vote earlier. They may vote now through this e-voting facility until 15 minutes of the conclusion of this meeting. The member who have cast their vote by remote voting prior to this AGM shall not entitled to cast their vote again. The board of directors has appointed Mr. Kapil Dev Taneja, following him Mr. Neeraj Arora, partner Sanjay Grover and associate as a scrutinizer for this meeting. Based on the report of the scrutinizer, the combined result of the remote e-voting and the e-voting done at the meeting today will be announced and displayed on the website of the company and also be submitted to the stock exchanges as per the listing regulation requirements. Document and the register that are required to be made available will remain open and accessible to the members for inspection during the continuation of this meeting in electronic mode for the request sent by the shareholder at the company email ID, which is secretarial@maxstate.in. Members are encouraged to participate through their desktops or laptop with high-speed internet connectivity. Please note that participants connecting from their mobile devices or tablet or through laptop via mobile hotspot may experience audio video loss due to fluctuation in their respective networks. It is therefore recommended to use a stable Wi-Fi or LAN connectivity to mitigate any said glitches. Please note that all members who have joined this meeting are by default placed on mute mode to avoid any disturbance from their background to ensure the smooth conduct of this meeting. And I request Chairman to conduct the meeting procedure.
Thank you, Abhishek. Ladies and gentlemen, as a part of my duty, and fortunately as it is a great pleasure to share some highlights about your company. Fiscal 24 marked a pivotal year for Max Estates as it solidified its position as a dedicated real estate company. Following the reverse merger of Max Ventures and Industries Limited into Max Estates in July 2023, the company was relisted on the National Stock Exchange and Bombay Stock Exchange in October 23 as Max Estates. This newly listed entity embodies our vision, focus, and ambition to expand our real estate presence in Delhi NCR. The merger has reduced one layer in the corporate structure and has thus bolstered Max Estates fund movement flexibility, enabling further growth and expansion of our real estate business. Our aim is to become a leading real estate brand in Delhi NCR with focus on design and hospitality-led differentiation in customer experience for our customers. In a short span of a few years, Max Estates has built a portfolio of 12 million square feet in a well-diversified asset class and geography. To prepare for this growth as we speak, the company is engaged in the process of raising approximately rupees 800 crores through a QIP, which was approved by the board on the 15th of July. Indications and the homework done thus far gives us confidence that we should be able to complete this fundraising successfully in the coming near future. We endeavor to continuously strengthen our capabilities across the real estate value chain, anchored in our work well and live well philosophy, to effectively serve across a range of micro markets within Delhi NCR through a wide spectrum of products, price categories, demand mix, and the regulatory landscape. After successful commercial developments in Delhi and Noida, the company expanded its footprint to the residential sector and launched its first premium residential project with the acquisition of a 10-acre land parcel in Noida. The project, named Estate 128, was launched in June 2023, generating a book value exceeding rupees 1,800 crores. Additionally, we announced our first project in Gurgaon with the acquisition of a 7.15-acre commercial land parcel on Golf Course Extension Road, offering development potential of about 1.6 million square feet. In fiscal year 24, we also acquired a 4-acre commercial land parcel in Sector 129 Noida, adjoining, abutting, and contiguous to Max Square Noida, enabling a campus-style development which is well on its way. We also ventured into our first residential real estate project in Gurgaon through a joint development of a 12-acre land parcel in Sector 36A. This project, which will be Delhi NCR's first intergenerational community, including senior living, and has a potential of 2.4 million square feet and has already recently been launched this month. Additionally, in May 2024, we entered into another joint development agreement for 18 acres of land contiguous to our existing 12 acres on the Dwarka Expressway. All combined, these residential properties in the Gurgaon precinct represent a development potential of about 4 million square feet. New York Life, our anchor investors, have shown unwavering commitment to our business. As a steadfast and valued partner, New York Life has committed to invest rupees 1,200 crores, securing a 49% equity stake in both phases of Max Square and the 65 Gurgaon commercial project. Furthermore, New York Life has committed to acquire 49% stake in 2 SPVs of Max Estates, holding core assets of Max Towers and Max House. With this substantial investment, New York Life will be a 49% shareholder across our entire commercial real estate portfolio, underscoring their confidence in India, the real estate opportunity, and Max Estates' ability to execute and unlock significant value for its stakeholders. Our existing assets, Max Towers and Max House, are fully leased at a 25 to 30% premium to the micro market, with tenants including leading domestic and multinational companies diversified across sectors. Max Square, our latest commercial project in Noida, was built in a record time span of 30 months and is 65% leased as of June 2024. And that number has increased over the months of July and August. We delivered Max House Phase 2 in Q3 24 and successfully have leased 89% of its area within 6 months of completion in Okhla. In terms of some financial highlights, the lease rental income from Max Towers was up 12% year on year to 38 crores, whereas lease rental income from Max House and Okhla stood at rupees 14 crores. The Max Square project has received its completion certificate in 23 in a short span of 30 months. The development has obtained the highest green building standard certification from IGBC and is IGBC Platinum certified under the Green New Buildings Rating System. Lease rental income from Max Square stood at 106 crores with a total rental potential of INR 600 million when fully stabilized. Max House Phase 2 was delivered also in Q3 24. This is an extension of Max House Phase 1 with a larger leasable area of about 1.15 million square feet. The company is getting excellent traction in terms of demand from both existing and new clients and is 90% leased within six months of receipt of an occupancy certificate. The total rental potential of Max House stands at about 280 million rupees when fully stabilized. In fiscal year 24, the company launched and sold Estate 128, its premium residential project in Noida, within days of launch. It generated a sales booking value of 1,850 crores. The first tranche of 487 crores has already been collected with zero cancellations. We, in light of these achievements and hitting some very significant milestones in a short span of time, we can only but thank each one of you for your steadfast support and belief in our vision. Our deepest appreciation goes to our employees, our management team, our valued business partners, our esteemed strategic investor partner, New York Life Insurance Company, committed investors, shareholders, and the government and its various agencies, both at the state and central level, with whom we collaborate on a regular basis. And obviously, your ongoing support is deeply valued and crucial to our continued success and growth. These were some highlights about the business's achievements and the way forward. And now I would like to take up the statutory part of the agenda. The audited financial statements for financial year ended March 31, 24, together with the auditor's report and board's report, have already been sent to you, and with your permission, I take them as read. The auditor's report, circulated as a part of the annual report, is free from any qualifications, observations, or comments on financial transactions or matters which would otherwise have an adverse effect on the functioning of the company. Further, there are no qualifications or adverse remarks from the secretarial auditors also of the company. As a notice of this meeting was circulated to all the members, I take the notice convening this meeting as read. As the AGM is being held through video conference, resolution items mentioned 1 to 4 of the notice convening this AGM have already been put to vote through remote e-voting. Therefore, there will be no proposer or seconder of resolutions at this meeting. Further, members of the company were provided an opportunity to express their views and send queries in advance to the company till 5 p.m. on August 17. The company has received a few requests from shareholders to register themselves as speakers at the meeting, and I will now request for these shareholders to please come forth and share their thoughts, views, and their queries. Thank you. Someone joining?
Yes.
Rose?
Yes, just a minute.
Ji Saraf Sahab.
Respected Chairman, Board Member of my fellow shareholder, my name is Santosh Kumar Sraf. I am speaking from Kolkata. Sir, nice to meet you in the last 5 years because video conference is running. I request you to go with video conference because from the New York, our director Julian also attending through video conference. Only the video conference is available. Otherwise, they very trouble, sir. Sir, you explained and many things. So there is no question. Well, I want to only one question. We are working in North India. What is the plan for South India, like Andhra, Hyderabad, and Bangalore? Because they are new, they now coming in the commercial hub. So, what is your plan? And sir, again, once again, sir, one again, I grateful to our secretary Abhishek Mishra ji and also his team member Rajendra Kumar. Sir, Rajendra Kumar is a very nice person. Not only call for meeting. In the between years, he called me and asked my wife health because 2 years before my wife was suffering accident. He always is a coordination. I hope God give Mr. Rajendra Kumar a long life and happy life, sir. Sir, at last, सर मैं आप सभी का आभार प्रकट करता हूँ और आने वाले त्योहार की आप सभी को शुभकामना देता हूँ। आपके साथ साथ उन 140 कर्मचारी भाई बहनों, उनके परिवार को भी का आभार प्रकट करता हूँ जो हमारी कंपनी ग्रोथ में बहुत पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं सर। और आशा करते सर इसी तरह बीसी मीटिंग रहेगी जिससे हम अपने कलकत्ते से और न्यूयॉर्क से और बंगलोर से भी साहिल साहब, बॉम्बे से साहिल साहब ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, तो अलग अलग जगह से लोग ज्वाइन कर सकेंगे। और आने वाले त्योहार की आप सभी को शुभकामना देता हूँ, देते हुए अपना वक्तव्य समाप्त करता हूँ और भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूँ अगले साल जब आप और हम मिलेंगे तो नई ग्रोथ, नई रिजल्ट के साथ मिलेंगे सर। धन्यवाद समय देने के लिए।
So, Saraf Saab, in response, अच्छा Saraf Saab तो गायब हो गए.
Please,
Okay.
please admit again if
हाँ.
he is.
We should get him back on.
Yes.
yes, I back.
Saraf Saab,
हाँ
एक्चुअली देखिए आप हमें इतना सपोर्ट करते हैं, इतनी ब्लेसिंग्स देते हैं, आपको आपको दिल्ली आना होगा. राजेंद्र को तो आके मिलिए, हमें छोड़िए, राजेंद्र को तो आके
सर,
मिलिए.
मेरी एक प्रॉब्लम है, मेरी वाइफ 70 एज की है, उसका लेफ्ट शोल्डर फ्रैक्चर हो गया है, तो उसको कहीं आने जाने में, कपड़े पहनने में काफी तकलीफ होती है, इसलिए
वो हम सब संभाल लेंगे, लेकिन आप यहाँ आके देखो ना हमने क्या बनाया है.
आएंगे सर,
राजेंद्र
जरूर
को
आएंगे।
मिलिए, अभिषेक को मिलिए, ऋषि को मिलिए, साहिल को मिलिए, हम आपका स्वागत करेंगे, हमें बहुत खुशी होगी. तो ये ना वे वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस इज कमिंग बिटवीन अस.
नहीं सर, ये
आप
मैं देख
आइएगा.
रहा हूँ, आपके जो पिक्चर्स देख रहा हूँ ना मैं, आपके जो काफी अच्छा, मतलब आप अभी मैं समझता हूँ नॉर्थ इंडिया के अंदर नंबर 1 पे चल रहे हैं आप रियल एस्टेट सेक्टर में।
जहां तक आपका सवाल है, कमिंग टू साउथ इंडिया एटसेट्रा, वी बिलीव इन गोइंग स्लो टू गो फास्ट. सो अभी हम कंपनी, वी आर बिल्डिंग अ स्ट्रॉन्ग फाउंडेशन ऑफ द कंपनी. जब वो फाउंडेशन बिल्कुल मजबूत हो जाएगी, देन वी विल लुक टू गोइंग टू अदर पार्ट्स ऑफ इंडिया एंड अदर ज्योग्राफी. सो अभी आप हमें अपनी गुड विशेस दीजिए, सपोर्ट दीजिए कि वी आर सक्सेसफुल इन व्हाट वी आर डूइंग.
तो अपने सेक्रेटरी बोले दिवाली पे हमें याद करें, हम आपके फैमिली मेंबर हैं।
हाँ,
धन्यवाद।
ये राजेंद्र की वीकनेस है, हम विल डेफिनेटली ब्रिंग इट टू हिज अटेंशन. जी हाँ.
थैंक यू सर, धन्यवाद, लंबी उम्र की कामना करता
थैंक
हूँ।
यू सर.
धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू जी, थैंक यू.
Next, Mr. Bimal Kumar Agarwal. Mr. Bimal.
I'm audible?
Yes.
जी.
Yes, thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. To the other directors also, I heard from you that it's good night. Some other directors have joined from there. Thank you to the company. Sir has explained story very well. First of all, I thank the company secretary and his team, Mr. Abhishek Mishra and Mr. Rajendra Kumar also. See that as previous speaker has spoken about Rajendra Ka, I also speak. He's a very nice person, and he always contacts us in advance that you have received the not physical. Nowadays you have stopped printing physical copy, but email you have received. Yeah, I say yes, thank you. And he always sends the this thing also link for the link for joining the meeting. As I also, my cousins are from Delhi. I don't mind visiting Delhi in month of October. If you can arrange, I can join over there. Come to Delhi and see the project. I'll contact Mr. Rajendra or his team or Abhishek Mishra ji for the same. And I already voted for the. I already voted. Wholeheartedly voted for the. Sorry. I have already voted, and please continue video conference. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
Thank you जी, thank you.
See you in Delhi.
Thank you
I'll
जी,
meet you in
thank
Delhi.
you. Look forward. Thank you.
Yashpal Chopra, please.
जी चोपड़ा साहब.
Am I audible, sir?
जी हाँ, जी हाँ.
Yeah, myself Yashpal Chopra calling from Delhi. Client ID last figure 2558. Sir, I am a shareholder of the company for around 2 or 3 decades and like that. And I'm very much proud of the management. The management it deserves a lot of respect and all that because they are whatever they are doing for the cause of the community. This is a big thing. They're keeping the community in their mind, whether they are opening the hospitals, are going for the insurance, are going for this financial aid to the people, or now in the retail sector. I think that you are the king of the Noida. In Noida, you have just made so many properties that we can, if I start just telling us which block, which sector, the entire time will get consumed. So you are the king over there, and now you have taken entry in this in Gurgaon. It means that you are just going to break the monopoly of our DLF and all that. So this is a matter of pride for us that you just started your project over there, and that got sold off within a few hours. That got sold off. So that is the strength of the image. You know? So as regards the performance of the company, the turnover is excellent. But sir, we have got to control some of our expenses and all that. Over there, we have to think all that. And as regards the future of the company, that is excellent. That is very much bright because our Prime Minister wants home for everybody. Every person should have a roof. And our company is slow and steadily just working in that thing. So this is a very big thing. You are not only supplementing the need of our company, you are even complementing the dreams of our Prime Minister. So this is a matter of pride for us, sir. Sir, now the coming time is very excellent. The future of the company is bright because there is going to be a GDP growth. There will be a fantastic liquidity in the hands of the people and the purchasing power. And after post-COVID, the people have now learned how to live the life. They want to enjoy the life. They want to have their own house and all that. So here lies the future of company. So I can speak a lot, but I just want to control over myself. So before I just wind up, I would like to thank our corporate governance under our CFO, under our company secretary and his associate, Mr. Rajinder Kumar, and our RTA. So all those persons deserve kudos because this is their efforts that I could get a chance to speak. So best of luck. Lots of blessing from my side. I am a super senior citizen around 85 and from the same institution where you have got the strong foundation, SRCC. So we are proud of that all the products from SRCC, they have been either in the government or in these banks, financial institutions, or in the CAs or in the income tax. They are just very well placed. So they are virtually the visionary people. So we are proud of that. So we would like to see you in some alumni meet because which is there in the second week of February. I would like you to come over there so that we can meet each other. So best of luck and lots of blessing for you and your family. Happy and healthy time ahead. So praying God for the positivity for the entire team over there. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Dee. Do we have any other speaker?
Yes, sir, one more.
Please.
Mr. Naveen Bothra.
Yeah, very warm greetings to our respected chairman, Sri Analjit Singh ji, our vice chairman and MD, Mr. Sahil, other distinguished board members, our CFO Nitin Kansil ji, company secretary Abhishek ji, and other members of the management team. Sir, I'm Naveen Bothra, shareholder joining the meeting from Delhi. First of all, I would like to, I still recall the first AGM held in 27th September 2016. After the demerger, the first AGM I attended at the Del Magra, and I still recall that meeting you and MD Mr. Sahil. So the wealth creation journey from the last 2016 June to now is more than 15 times market cap nearing our 10,000 crore. So first of all, I would like to congratulate you and our operating management team led by Saiji and the Max Estate Real Estate management. Congratulations to all, sir. Sir, and also would like to express gratitude towards you, Chairman, sir, for the careful value creation through the sell-offs and demergers in the last 2 to 3 years, as well as in the after the Max demerger, three-stage demerger. All the value creation has been there for in Max Wing to Max Estate, sir. So we express our gratitude towards that. We are confident that this is just a beginning for Max Estates in creating premium and conscious commercial and real estate infrastructure in the country. And we as long-term shareholders believe that the key enablers of growing and advancing Bharat, we will be part of that as Max Estates. Sir, I have a few queries. Would like to have your thoughts. Sir. Regarding first one is regarding the demand. Of late, we are seeing very increased activity in the premium residential market, and every player in the industry is trying to enter the space. So, in such a scenario, how do you see the demand trend shaping you? Seeing your experience and the past historical trends, how do you see the demand trend shaping up in this premium residential space? And are we seeing any fatigue or some stabilization in the demand due to more players in the market? We know that our upcoming project Max 360 has garnered a huge response. And yesterday, I was speaking to one of my real estate brokers who is also marketing the Max 360. So that Max Estates brand is even more premium to DLF. So those were his words. So in view of all these things, I would like to have your considered views in the medium term for the residential sectors also. Residential sectors, how it is shaping up. Second one is regarding the fundraise. You already spoke in your chairman's speech about raising 800 crores rupees in the near future. So would like to have your thoughts. We are still below, little bit still below. At the sponsor level, we are still below 50%. So will the sponsor family will be also a part of this fundraise, or there will be some little bit of dilution of the sponsor family? I would like to say that the confidence of investors will even increase if the promoters sponsor family join this fundraise of 800 crore rupees. So the third one is regarding the REITs. We have seen active participation of our prominent partner New York Life in our commercial real estate portfolio, providing us the liquidity for growth. Sir, I'm curious to know whether the company are we exploring other methods like REIT listings for retail investors to also be a part of it in the very near future. So your thoughts will be quite helpful, sir. Sir, I have already voted in favor of all the resolutions, and I propose a vote of thanks to the board and express my best wishes to the management team for continuing success of the company. And I also would like to thank our CFO Nitinji and secretarial team headed by Abhishekji and his team members for prompt response to our shareholder query and sending the annual reports and other information well in time. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ji. Mr. Bhatt,
Please admit.
मौका तो दीजिए यार, आपको जल्दी क्या है?
Please admit him.
You can't just knock off a shareholder like that.
Sure, sir.
वो सवाल पूछ रहे हैं आप उनको. बंसल साहब थे ना?
Naveen Bothra.
नवीन बोथा. Okay.
Yes, sir.
हाँ जी, नवीन जी, just a brief response to some of your questions. So with about India's economy growing at about 8% GDP growth, there is little doubt that there is pent-up demand, increasing demand, primary demand for in the real estate sector, whether it is commercial or residential. So as I mentioned in my remarks, our strategy is to differentiate our product.
Yes.
Differentiate our product by way of our live well, work well philosophy, by our design, by our maintenance, by our functionality, and the quality of the work we do. So if we keep focused on differentiating our product in these sorts of ways, there is enough potential in the sector for us to increase our presence and market share. So really, it is a question of how well the company performs to respond to that demand. So we see a good future ahead, number one. Secondly, you asked about sponsors participating in the future fundraising. Later in your comments, you also talked about retail investors. The company is somewhat closely held, and we are obviously very mindful that we would like any opportunity to increase or keep our stakeholder level in Max Estates. But we want to give a positive message to the market that we will be subscribing to future fundraising. But at the same time, we want more liquidity in the market for retail investors as well. So it will be a combination of both. Not for the lack of funds or intention, but for a strategy to somewhat widely spread the shareholding pattern of the company.
Yes, sir.
The rest is, yeah. So the rest is detail. You're welcome. आप दिल्ली में रहते हैं?
Yeah, दिल्ली में ही रहता हूँ सर मैं
हाँ,
already.
तो आइए meet the team, spend half an hour, have lunch, and we can talk about future plans, what we are doing, how we are working, and so on and so forth. So since you are in Delhi, you will be. It's easy for you to come, and you will be very welcome.
Yes, in fact, tomorrow I am meeting Nitinji. Already meeting set up, and I already met him 2-3 times. I have met quite a couple of times. So we appreciate and highly the commercial spaces you have made. We are very much fan of those spaces. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Dee. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dee.
Thank you. Sir, little bit about the just a simple, a small question regarding the Antara that tie-up and the way ahead for the other listed group company, Max India, in view about Max Estates also. So the medium-term outlook, if you can give, both the platforms will be separate, or at some point of time, some integrations may also come in.
Max India AGM will be coming up in the near while. Welcome to bring this up at that time.
Yes.
But we have already launched in Sector 36 in Gurgaon a hybrid product of an intergenerational community, which is Antara combined with Max Estates. So it will be a joint development kind of a program. The Antara's current offering in Noida has met with great success. So we are very bullish about Antara separately, Max Estate separately, and the joint development program. So when you come here, Nitin will be able to share more detail with you, Ji.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ji. So thank you, everybody. On a concluding note, as I mentioned earlier, the e-voting facility will continue to be available for about 15 minutes after the meetings. I request members who have not voted earlier to cast their votes in this window. In terms of applicable provisions of the Companies Act 13, this is to authorize Mr. Misra, Abhishek Misra, our company secretary, to declare voting results and to take all the requisite actions in this regard. The results shall be declared within 2 working days of the conclusion of the AGM, and along with the consolidated scrutinizer's report shall be placed on the company's website and on the website of respective stock exchanges. With your permission, I now call this meeting to a close and would like to convey our sincere gratitude to all of you for your unwavering faith in our company and its visions, which is hugely and deeply appreciated. Wishing you all good wishes. Thank you very much. Thank you. आप समझे ना इतना
I will curtail, sir, language.